Good morning. So this morning something kind of exciting is happening here on Pack Mountain Acres. Our daughter is a huge fan of horses, and so we've been working on the property next to us, working towards her having her own horse pasture right here next to us so that she can ride on a daily basis instead of just twice a week at her training place. So we'll bring you along and you can follow with us as the next big piece of the puzzle comes. Let's just finish this cup of coffee and then we'll be on our way. So over the course of the last year, we've been clearing off this property with the help of my brother-in-law, my husband and I, and my parents. So this property used to belong to my parents, but it sits right next to our house. So we were able to get that from them for the purpose of building our daughter a horse pasture. Keeping in mind that before we started working on it, it looked a lot like that. So completely overgrown, scrub brush, and we live on the top of a mountain, so huge amounts of rocks. Let me show you some of those right here. So this is just a little section that we are still working on in the back corner, and as you can see, it's still kind of grown up to the point where we can't mow it, and we still have a huge amount of rocks to collect. But you have to keep in mind that the whole rest of the property looked like this or like that before we got started. So as you can see, there's been a lot of work go into this. She's most definitely worth it, but my goodness, the amount of time, sweat, energy, and now money that's gone into this, it's been a lot. But we're seriously excited about what's about to come. We're waiting on her barn. We were able to find a barn that was considered a repo by the place we bought it from. So even though wood prices are super high right now, we actually got a really great price on this barn. And if it's in as good a condition as what we saw from the pictures, I think that we got a really good deal. So just hang tight, we're still waiting, and as soon as it gets here, I'll give you a peek. So it's actually been a few days since the barn was brought in. Just got kind of, life got kind of busy. I want y'all to check out these storm clouds. These are so cool. We live in Oklahoma and it's storm season. We're supposed to have today. Look at that. I'm not saying the storms are cool, but the clouds just look beautiful. Anyways, okay, so back to the barn. Here she is, all set where she's supposed to be. It is a 12 by 32 2-stall horse barn with a tack room in the middle. I believe it's 8 by 10, but don't hold me to that. The person that had it before us, I don't know if I'm pretty sure I told you that it was a repo. The person that bought it before us actually paid for a ramp, so it was included in the price. So it's red with cream colored trim. Here are the stalls. I don't know if the stalls were ever used. The center part they used as a chicken coop, but it really wasn't as dirty as we thought it was going to be. We were able to clean it out pretty well. We're still going to spray it out before we really use it, but you can see there's a loft up there. We'll probably store shavings, stuff like that up there. Got your kickboard and your gate. So the plan, I'll walk around here as I talk. You can kind of see that gap there. The ground is not completely level to where the barn sits on this end. So the plan is we'll put some concrete, flat concrete blocks on these ends to shore it up some. And then we will fill in the inside with dirt. I'll take you around to show you the back. Barn, try not to fall because I'm me and clumsy is my name. All right. So then on the inside, we will fill it in with dirt, so you won't be able to see this gap here. The person that delivered it actually recommended that we leave these inside supports in because we do live in Oklahoma, and when storms come through, it will help because we're going to bury this in dirt, and then we'll cover it with a layer of crusher dust, and then it'll have mats before the horses come in, and then it'll have shavings. So this is going to be built up level, and the horses will actually step up and it'll all be level across there. But having it buried in dirt will keep the barn more stable in the wind. So we get a lot of wind up here on this mountain, and then of course we get a lot of wind in storms. Luckily we're coming out of storm season pretty soon, but it's Memorial Day weekend this weekend. This won't air until the following weekend, but we're still right smack dab in the middle of that storm season. So this side has all the same stuff, and she will likely at some point pretty quickly end up with 2 horses, not just one. And there's another loft up there. I don't know how often we'll use that. Maybe hay, I don't know. And those are little feed doors. I'll show you in the tack room. So let's go in there. Okay, so I easily step up on this ramp. We'll get it shored up. So this is her little tack room, where she'll likely have her feed cans. So we'll get the secure cans so that nothing can get in them. The, what is that, aluminum, steel, I don't know. Galvanized trash cans. Anyways, so she'll keep her feed on this wall, treats on shelves and that kind of thing. And then this is the little feed door. We'll probably have to get her, it just has a little spring-loaded clip. We'll probably have to get her a step stool because even I would have a hard time seeing to do that. And like I said, you can see some of the mess that the chickens left, but we will get that. We will pressure wash it and get it all cleaned up, and then let it sit and dry out before we start adding things back in. And like I said, that other side has the same thing. This was manufactured in Muldrow, Oklahoma by Affordable Buildings, but we've looked around at quite a few and they're all built pretty close to the same, but this one seems to be pretty sound, especially for this being its second location. These are saddle horns, saddle, I don't know, shelves. You're supposed to keep the saddles on this. I know nothing about horses, so don't laugh at me too much. We're going to take these off and get better ones to stick on this other wall, and then this wall will keep a little bit more open, have things hanging from the sides, just so that, you know, when she's feeding and she's stepping on and off the stool, she's not backing into that and knocking stuff off all the time. That will frustrate her. And then this wall will have more of her tack and blankets and all the horse things. So, anyways, that is the horse barn. So our daughter's 10 years old. She rides twice a week right now at a place about 30 minutes from our house. And she rides English, so her plan is to learn to jump horses in competitions. Again, my husband was raised around horses. I was not, not the least little thing, but I'm learning right along with her. And we've told her many times that you know, we would build it, but she would have to learn how to use it. So the goal is that she will continue to learn not only how to ride, but how to take care of them. And that's what she learns where she's at. The lady that does that for us, trains her, does an excellent job of teaching them not only, you know, just to how to ride the horse, but how to really take care of it, love it, train it, all the things. She learns everything. She doesn't just go sit on a saddle and ride. She has to help take care of, clean, all of it. So yeah, the goal is for her to have her own horses here, where she can train here some of the time and train out there the other half of the time. So whew, it's getting humid here in Oklahoma already, guys. I just don't know if I'm gonna make it. All right, so that's a look at the barn. We'll see you guys in the next video. I'm not sure what that one's gonna be about just yet. If you have any questions about the horse barn or anything about horses, I don't know that I can answer that, but I'll get you an answer. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hope y'all have a great day.